We're going to Oshima, Pearl and I. We're all packed and ready to go. Well, I'm ready to go. I'm waiting for Pearl to do last minute stuff. We're going to go to the ferry terminal tonight, take the ferry to Oshima, and then we're going to ride around the island.
Are you excited?
I am very excited. Pearl's a good riding partner, so I'm expecting a lot of fun.
酒取るの。
トライアスロンに
酒取るの。
トライアスロンやろうと思って。
じゃあね、行ってらっしゃい。
で練習してくる。
行ってきます。
それ練習してくる。行きます。
どう？
ボンボヤージュ。それを家に置いてくの
We're rolling along Tamaga Josui. We're passing the water treatment plant. We're approaching Kichijoji. Where are we now?
Oh, we're Kichijoji. We came here the other day when I pierced my ears. I remember. I came here.
Okay, well, how is it so far?
Good.
Good. Where are we?
Oshima. Takeshima.
What is this thing? 5:45 in the morning, and we're coming into Ogata Harbor on Oshima Island.
Oh. Woo. Daddy.
Yeah?
Echo. Yeah. Oh. Woo. 気持ちいい。うわーすごい。着いたよ大島。めっちゃ気持ちいい。全然人いないし車もいない。 今トンネルの中漕いでます。
One or two?
One. まんな。表情つまんな。
いいな。We're eating ramen at the Baitin at the zoo.
違うか。
Where are we?
We are at Zoological Park. Oshima 公園動物園。ただー。
We are taking a break, about slightly more than halfway up our 4-kilometer climb. We're kind of tired, but we're going to get up to the top of the hill, and then we're going to go down the hill, and that'll be fun. We are at the campground in our tents, weathering out really strong winds and
Super cold.
it's a little bit cold, and everything is in danger of blowing away. We're trying to decide what we're going to do for the rest of the day. We definitely do not want to ride around in this wind. It's really, really windy. Windsock.
男の子の日やね。おい、こいのぼり。
こいのぼり。Weather report says winds of 20 miles per hour, and the green fly on Pearl's tent is really trying to fly. moved them to a place under the trees. Someplace where it's a little bit less windy, but as you can see, it's still pretty windy. It's now about 7:30, and it's about 6 degrees Celsius, and it's kind of chilly. And I don't think we're going to do much riding today.
Wow, すげえ。波と一緒に写真撮りたいの。
Pearl and I have hiked down the trail to the shoreline. Now we're below the cliff that the campground is on, and we're climbing over this really blasted landscape. It looks like something from Lord of the Rings, like Mordor or something. It's just amazing and awful at the same time. On top of that cliff is the campground. You can just barely see the railing on the left-hand side. That's the road that goes along the top of the cliff. That pointy island out on the right, that's Oshima Island. And that lower bump on the horizon is Nijima Island. Nijima is actually bigger than Tojima. There's not much really to Tojima Island. Pearl is making her lunch. We're having burritos. Put some cheese and ham and a boiled egg on there. We're at the ferry terminal in Motomachi. We just came here because it was raining and we were cold at the campground.
Ta-da! お昼。
Everybody's tent is glowing from the lights they have inside. It's like some bizarre future landscape. I mean, my tent is really windy. Again, the wind picked up about 5 a.m. this morning, all of a sudden. And it's not as windy as it was yesterday. And the wind direction is different, so maybe it'll be helpful for us. I have to say, this tent is no good in the cold. It's got so many gaps for the wind to blow in. Gonna have to do something about this tent if I'm gonna use it again. But one thing I can say in its favor is it's much more roomy. I think officially it's a 2-person tent, although for my taste it's just about the right size for 1 person. However, of course, it's much bulkier to carry, and it's not a very efficient tent. Saoko is eating breakfast in the tent because it's too windy to cook outside. What are we having for breakfast this morning?
Bread, sausages, and cheese.
And what else are we having?
We have bananas and we also have yogurt. We have milk to have hot chocolate later.
Disaster has struck. I broke a crank. Can you believe it? We were just gonna pull out of the campground and my crank snapped. Couldn't have happened at a worse time probably. Because we got a long way to go to get back to the ferry and a long way from Takeshiba to get home. So we're gonna have to push and coast and get there as best we can, or hitchhike. This is a part you just don't carry a spare for. Flat tire, I can deal with. Loose brakes, loose derailleur, I can deal with that. Broken crank, can't do anything about that.
That's my dad doing his best riding with only one pedal. I'm glad it wasn't my bike. Ganbare!
I think I can. The sign behind me says, Honjitsu no nuko wa Okata. That means we've got a ride from Otomachi here to Okata to get on the ferry. We were hoping that the ferry would leave from here today, but apparently not. We got another 7 or 8K to go. That's okay, we got time to do it. I think we could even walk the distance. Here comes Pearl rolling into Okata Ferry Terminal. Woohoo! These guys have bagged their bikes and they're all ready to load it up on the ferry. If you bag your bike, you don't have to pay the 1,500 yen cargo charge, but then you have to go to all the work of dismantling your bike and bagging it. Bye. Have to go to Oshima. What? To Oshima. I don't know. Yeah?